The anime begins with an elderly couple taking care of their apple orchard. Then Shuzu Seitu apologizes to his wife In Seitu for not having the honeymoon they wanted due to lack of money at the time. But Ain says there's no need to worry because she's happy with the life they had. In remembers the apple tree they planted when they got married about 60 years ago was nearby. Shuzu recalls the tree was broken in half by a typhoon and finds it, identifying the patch he made on it. They admire nature when In notices a golden apple on the tree, which surprises the couple. Later, the couple returns home while Shuzu regrets not giving his wife a better life due to his condition when he was young, noting that she stayed with him despite probably having many things she would have liked to do. Shuzu cries in the bathroom thinking about this when suddenly he looks in the mirror and realizes that for some mysterious reason, he had become young again. Startled, he rushes to Ain and discovers she is also rejuvenated. The old man then gets excited about having a honeymoon with his wife. The next day, the couple's granddaughter, Mino, comes to visit and is surprised to see her grandparents so young. However, after the surprise wears off, the girl is enchanted by her handsome grandfather and sticks to him. Later, Mino's father, Yoshiaki, takes her home and the girl tells him that her grandparents have become young again, but he takes it as a joke from his daughter. In the park, some neighbors reflect on missing the Seitu couple who weren't visiting as often due to age and health. But now that the two have rejuvenated, Shuzu is a hit with the elderly ladies in the neighborhood, while Ain also catches the attention of the elderly men. In the past, Yoshiaki asked his parents to come live with him because the couple's age was advancing and the son was worried about them living alone. But Shuzu refused to leave their land, which has been in the family for generations. While Yoshiaki tried to convince the old man to move, Ain washed dishes with her daughter-in-law, Keed, Yoshiaki's wife, who decides to ask what her mother-in-law would like as she hadn't yet expressed her desires. But Ain said it didn't matter to her. As long as she could be with her husband, anything would do. In the present, Cade visits her in-laws to drop off some ingredients that Ain had requested. However, she is surprised to find Shuzu looking super young. He explains that his wife went to a community center meeting, acting calmly because he thought his granddaughter had already told her the news. But upon seeing Cade's shock, Shuzu apologizes for acting so naturally. Completely surprised, Cade asks to use the bathroom, where she processes what she had just seen and is surprised to find out she has a handsome father-in-law. Later, Cade calls her husband, who goes there with Mino. Yoshiaki is surprised to see his parents and realizes that Mino was telling the truth about them becoming young again. Then he questions Cade for not telling him the news as soon as she found out, but she explains that she thought it was better to tell him in person. At that moment, everyone notices Mino clinging to her grandfather and Ki scolds the girl while Shuzu makes it clear that he only has eyes for Ain, comforting his wife, while Yoshiaki is speechless at the scene. But Ain doesn't like seeing someone on top of her husband and reprimands him with a slap on the face. After the confusion, Yoshiaki, his wife and daughter say goodbye to go back home because he has to go to work. Then In worries about her son working too hard and pets him, which makes the man remember when he was a child and she praised him for his hard work in the same way. Mino also feels like getting some head patting and Ain grants her the elder and the population is getting older, making it difficult for them to win the festival, not to mention.
You are under a misconception that we are a superhero company. We are not. What we are, really, is a pharmaceutical company. And you are not our most valuable asset. That would be our confidential formula for compound V, which you, man-child that you are, released into the wild.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Well, let me remind you. You slipped compound V to terrorists all over the globe to get you and your cronies into national defense. But maybe at the cost of destroying the whole company.
I don't think I appreciate your tone, sir. Not much at all.
And I don't appreciate that the FDA now knows about compound V, or that it's only a matter of time before the public finds out. While you're preening at the Golden Globes, we're busy running around like maniacs trying to clean up the mess you made. You are under a misconception that we are...
Hey, Donna.
in the fear of someone having a heart attack during the event, which resulted in Kitamachi winning every year. The elderly of Manamachi, unable to see hope. On the day of the sports fest, the captain of the school's baseball team named Daiki Igarashi. The three laughed the idea of competing with a bunch of old people, acting as if victory is guaranteed. Then the leader of the Manamachi Neighborhood Association, an old man named Sanano, warns that this year they have prepared a triumphant weapon, the Seidu couple. Haisuke, who knows the two, acts as if Sanano had plans that they themselves are, where everyone remembers quirks and rhythms better than any other pair. At this moment, an elderly couple from Manamachi finally completes the course, apologizing for being more together for almost 70 years, and Shuzu knows his wife's rhythm well, adjusting his speed to synchronize children's smiles. He then tries to console the two when In appears to apologize for getting so carried away in the games. That's why he caused a rift with Shuzu. Then In tells the two not to lament their loss, which reminds her of when Hesu confessed his love to her, and the grandsons are shocked to discover their grandfather's interest in Ein and realize that's why he caused a rift with Shuzu. Then In tells the two not to lament their loss and to strive to come back stronger in the multisport relay the following year, which makes the boys admire her and think it's no wonder their grandfather couldn't win her over, leaving Haisuke furious. A week after the relay, Haisuke sends Shota to deliver something to the Seidu couple's house to thank Ein for what she did that day. The boy goes there and is greeted by Mino. Shota feels awkward seeing her, who thanks him what to do. Ki panics at seeing her daughter alone with a boy while Ein starts asking Shota if he likes her. The next day, considered running away with Ein, but she managed to solve their problem before pride at seeing the arrives, and she calls him dear old man, leaving the boys even more confused. And decides that she reciprocates with affection, but Shuzu sees that he's been caught. Later, the man replies that he just took a light walk, so his wife is confused to see a package on the ground. Upon opening it, she sees it's the dress she wanted so much, and assuming her husband bought it, and then watch a romantic other so well. With that, the man already assumes the stance of I told you so, and act the key. She asked her friend why all the fuss. The daughter of the father Shiori has for a walk on the beach, but Shuzu thinks it's not a show off. Suddenly, the 1,000 yen. So she points to shouting in her right hand, and in directly, somehow he convinces the son that his parents have become younger, so later he promises to deliver the results when they're ready. However, In's examination reveals that she has liver cancer, and since she just recovered from gastroenteritis, they recommend that she undergo blood tests and a tomography, and based on the results, treatment will be in when the apple side as all remembers that Tokyo was the typical capital where everything could be found, but Ein emphasizes that there are things in the countryside that cannot.
Gibbs. Giblets. But I prefer to call it jibs. Breaked up in the jibs. Jibs.
Yes, I had it last night. You did a great job with that cake. Great job with that cake. And I'll be honest with you. I'm to show you I'm an honest person, and I don't talk about people behind their backs.
What? How you gonna say I'm an honest person and then tell a lie right after that?
Most people's backs. Well, today I don't. I'm gonna tell you what I said. This is how I described your cake. I said it looked like somebody sat on Martin's hat and then took a shit on it. I said that's how your cake looks.
All right, that is what you said.
That is exactly what I said, but then I said it was delicious. Yeah, and I did want a piece. Hey, look, first thing that's gonna happen, I wash this off. I'm eating cake. All right. Eating your cake. All right. That sound like I'm eating ass.
It does sound like
Yeah. Well, it looked like it came out your ass. Dances. I said, I can't cumbia. I can't dance. You know, but he's been going out there. And he's saying he's trying to meet the girls.
Yeah.
I said, hey man, I said, listen,
You gonna be hitched for him?
Yeah, we're gonna listen. Next time you get paid, I'm putting on you like I'm putting on him. Sit over here so people can see you. Because you already got the hair. Because I ask these girls
Fit is
go out domain because wow. And boots. You look like if you just shaved clean, you know, after people are used to seeing you with a beard. I didn't think you needed no surgery, man. Bad Bunny's a handsome guy.
He hosted SNL. I think it was last year, maybe year before, and half the sketches were all about how handsome he is.
Yeah. See, that's what we're gonna have you looking like. You're gonna shave and you're gonna get some cornrows. Yeah, you got the hair for the cornrows, right? We're gonna get you looking like Bad Bunny, man. All right, man. No, boy. Where were you at? Where was this?
What joke you trying
No,
to pull
I'm not
up?
pulling.
I'm gonna use that.
See, I got a. Let's see what we got here. Where were you at? Where was this?
What joke you trying
No,
to pull
I'm
up?
not pulling no joke. I'm asking you, where was this? Where was this?
I was
What's
at
it
the
called?
Stockyard.
It's in Fort Worth? Stockyard?
Stockyard.
This is Julian at the Stockyard.
Yep, I told you.
Oh my God. The mother of Mecca is right here before me. Do my eyes not deceive me, or am I looking at the goddess Isis herself? Can you do me a favor, my brown skin angel? Can you tap that white girl for me? My milk of magnesia.
I'm gonna use that shit.
Julian,
I'm gonna use that shit.
Oh, Julian said I was in heaven, boy, this weekend.
He said my milk of magnesia.
My milk of magnesia. Oh my white chocolate goddess.
Use that shit.
Dropping that Nubian queen shit. You sound like the biggest fucking phony.
I got that from you.
Oh, don't listen to me. You sound like a Negro just got out of jail. Oh, people. All right. Let me make some quick announcements for y'all, and then we're going to get on with the show. So let me see what we got for y'all. First of all, let me make the announcements about Double Toasted Live coming up. You know we're doing more live shows these days. Oh, the next live thing will probably most likely be, as far as the big thing, will probably be the 10-year anniversary if I can get that going for September. And I'm trying hard. I was supposed to go look at a venue today, but I had to go do this thing right here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you what happened with this. But couldn't go today, but I'm working on it. And if we can't do it in September because I'm trying to put a lot together, bear with me, y'all. We might have to do it in the spring, but hopefully that won't be the case. We'll see what happens. But before that, you can see me in New York, where I'll be doing my comedy show at the Broadway Comedy Club once again, and that's going to be June 21st. Back in the Red Room. Eventually going to the bigger room and when they get that fixed. 9:30 show this time, not the usual 10 p.m. You know I do a regular thing there. It's always been 10 p.m. Now it's 9:30. And tickets are on sale for that now. I'll be doing my show, and then Oz will come on and join me. We'll do a little bit of What Up Son, because Oz, you know, he lives there in New York. And then we'll bring people up for the open mic part of the show. You can do your own stand-up. And tickets are on sale where you can get them at BroadwayComedyClub.com, or you can go to Double Toasted NY, and these tickets usually sell out, and they've been a lot of fun. So hopefully you'll get a ticket, and we'll see you soon. And what else do we have here? Oh, let me see. I think that's about it. I'm so used to announcing a bunch of things.
I know.
Oh, that was very simple. Oh, I told y'all, I want y'all to look at this for yourself. And a lot of people are going to be skeptical, and that's fine, but I did do a lot of research on this. This is the platform you can go in and invest in the future profits of Double Toasted. Y'all just look at it yourself. It's called Gigastar, and I've already I'm already doing legal stuff with them, signing forms and whatnot, because they are regulated by the FCC. So there's a lot of things that you got to sign, shitload of paperwork you got to sign. But think of it as double toasted going public in a way. And also, it's a combination of going public and investing and crowdfunding. But just look at it for yourself, and we'll talk about it more. This is not me trying to tell people to do this. This is not me pushing people to do this. I mean, it's me telling you to look at it and see if it's something that you think is cool whenever we put it up, because I'm already signed on, and we'll be doing the onboarding process is going on, but I think it's going to drop. Our campaign is going to drop in June. So yeah, take a look at it. You already have some influencers who are doing this, and so something you researched and you think it's cool and you want to do, and we actually drop this, I will let you know more about it myself. It'll be a whole big campaign behind it ourselves with videos explaining what we're doing and whatnot. But yeah, you can take a look at this and see what you think. Let me see here. Just getting you aware of that is all. And I know there was something else that has happened.
Oh shit. One shot. Look, motherfucker. Call this motherfucker up. I guess we won't be having. I guess we won't be having.